stared each other down across the net. They're now together. Let's play pickleball. Etta Wright is not impressed with that speed up.
Yeah, it didn't look difficult for her at all to smack that inside out forehand for a clean winner.
1-0-2.
And this is an unbelievably good sign if you're cheering for the ladies from Utah, because Etta is engaged and aggressive in the middle.
Point two, I'm going to say. Let's not attack Etta Wright's forehand anymore.
Wow.
Side out.
Dizon and Wright won that title last year at the Selkirk Red Rock Open, so they do have a title together. They played together for the Seattle Pioneers in Major League Pickleball and were very successful there as well. So this is a very talented duo.
Second serve.
Yeah, good little mini exchange there, and Vivian David, with that amazing low center of gravity, is going to come up with a lot of those balls on the short hop. Ladies, my goodness.
This is full on. We are bringing it, and may the best team win, and I love it.
1-2-2.
Great pace to start this semifinal. Ooh, a little off speed. Megan usually clobbers that.
Yeah, and of course, we're going to see plenty of firefights in this match, but really all four players have a great ability to reset in the middle of a firefight if they don't get exactly what they want.
If you want to know why Megan Dizon has elevated into the top tier of the ladies, that reset shows you how she has improved her game.
It wasn't really there a year, 18 months ago, and it is very much there now. And really, when you make your soft game so much better, it allows you to pick your spots on offense. When she first started, she was just firing away because she wasn't confident with her soft stuff. Now she is, and her offense timing that she uses it is much better.
Oh dear.
Point.
I think that was the bill of the hat.
I think it just was. Wow.
I'm not sure that it was. I think that was forehead. It wasn't certainly a soft shot, but not the most powerful. So,
but the proximity.
Yes,
though.
A little silver lining there. But either way, when it's a face, always have to worry. Oh, looks like no issues for Vivian David. Very quality shots in that point after that tough Ernie from Etta.
Yep, back to encouraging her partner, Anna Bright. And think of what Anna Bright's carrying around. Lost earlier to Vivian David. Her partner on and off the court, James Ignatowicz, is injured, trying to be a supportive girlfriend. I mean, that is a lot going on. And then you got to come out and play your best against a team that's on fire.
Point.
I know that Megan made contact there, but Etta Wright was ready to just destroy a ball in the middle.
Yeah, we've seen that throughout the day, really. You have to know when to pull back as a right side player.
That's just a bizarre choice there on the run.
Well, there's been several. Her proximity to the kitchen line and her speed ups do not match up.
No.
She is way too far back, in my opinion, especially with heavy-handed opponents.
Second serve.
Yeah, Etta Wright, incredibly good at clearing her body and looking for that big forehand. So a great attack from Viv David to jam her up on that hip.
Kept getting higher and higher on the elevator. Not good news.
Right, and 2 rolls, and then when it was just high enough, she really smacked it. And I love when I see players do that.
Plenty of margin. Always get the next one. Well done, Anna Bright. And there's a patented Viv David inside out down the line. That is one of her specialties.
Yes, I've been the victim of that several times, trying to squeeze the middle and put pressure in mixed doubles. Watch it just go right past my left shoulder.
3-4-1.
Oh, that is beautiful from Anna Bright, who's been rolling those cross court.
And she's stepping into it, and she's 1 foot off the kitchen line instead of 5. So a lot of things lined up there for that to be a great shot.
That ties us up at 4. Oh, and Anna Bright just loves when the new one-handed backhand flick that she worked on all the end of last year to get it to prime time, set her two-handed backhand up perfectly. Viv, what defense.
Yes, known for the two-hander, but she really does have it all on the counterattacks. Took that second hand off and weathered a great shot from Etta Wright.
5-4-2.
Oh, okay, so Anna Bright is insisting that it was in.
Yes, ma'am.
And I think Viv saw it out too. I think Anna Bright just wanted that so badly that pull back in front of the player in front of you just got a little too much of it.
That's too good from Etta. But yeah, it's fun to watch Anna Bright.
Yes.
The intensity when it's going well, when it's not going well, it's a real treat to watch her play.
Yeah, you don't have to guess. Oh, and push deep from Vivian David. Megan got him into a mess, but they got out of it.
Yeah, that's that length that I talked about. It's great for the put-away power, but when you make a poor decision, the wingspan can dig you out of it as well.
6-5-1.
Etta Wright is there. She's not there, though.
Yeah, it's a great spot from Anna Bright. As Dizon on the switch has to worry about that inside-out angle, so she put it right up the middle, nobody home.
Love the poach from Megan. She just ripped it right into the paddle.
Yeah, that's sometimes, it's a real thing. Sometimes you just hit it right to their paddle. They don't really have to do much, and that was that situation.
Boy, and a couple high balls for Viv, and she's like,
it's like slice.
Open,
yeah, completely open there. She normally just kind of rolls through that either flat or with topspin, but you know, when you get that backspin going, that ball will carry.
See if they can hold it.
Time in. 7-5-2.
Howard Hepworth, our lead referee, gets us rolling again here.
Side out.
bouncing around.
7.
Anna Wright looking focused as always.
5-7-1.
Wow. Etta Wright got a couple, but here's the question again. They're unwilling to unwind the stack, so Etta's going to play on the right now, it looks like.
Yeah, they've been doing it for many matches in a row, so I just don't think it's going to switch. Yeah, and it's not as if Megan on the left is an issue. It's just that I think Etta on the left is so good.
Yes,
so that's the thing.
It's
7-7-1.
not putting your chess pieces in the perfect position for your team to succeed. They're both capable.
Point.
But it's new patterns, different
Timeout,
looks,
receiver,
and all that.
8-7-1.
And we have seen this several times with this duo, and that's 3 straight out of that switch. And they need to switch it back. I mean, we've been saying this every time we watch them play when they get on an odd. And it's not like the serves are being cracked by Anna Wright and Vivian David that make you worried, and adjust your return then.
Yeah, I definitely agree. And specific teams, it's clearly more of an issue than other teams. So
Yeah.
if you're not getting burned by it or it's not hurting you in a big fashion, then I would like to be consistent with that lineup.
So, Adam, what a day we've had. We have one more men's match, we hope. The question is how healthy is James Ignatowicz? He's not going to be anywhere near 100%. I mean, there's no way he's magically better than what we saw earlier when he could barely swing at any ball from his really above his waist at the end of that match. He couldn't even. So that's going to be interesting on the men's side. On the women's side, we have Anna Leigh Waters and Catherine Parento sitting there, the 1 seed. And then we just had, what a show that Andre Diescu and Gabe Tardio put on. And that's why we play, and that's why the level and what you've got to do to win on this tour with all these great players is so fun. And that's why it's packed in here. That's why there's 1,400 amateurs playing out here. And hey, Minnesota, we're coming to you next, so stay tuned.
8-7-1. Second serve.
Look who switched. And Megan's got the switch sign up again. I know you can't see it on TV, but we've got the perfect vantage point to see the sign.
Side up.
Just
I
wide
can't
there.
roll on
And
that line. Call stands.
It's all Vivian right there, because that's a cross-court angle to look for Anna Wright. So Vivian has the good
7-8-1.
vantage point
Yes.
up the line, and she didn't react at all, and that says a lot.
Yep. That is just beautiful pickleball, taking a little bit at a time to get to the kitchen and then letting it rip once you get there. Well done, ladies.
Yeah, just incrementally working their way forward, a shot at a time, and once they got there, plenty of power to finish.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
Complete disaster in the middle, and they haven't played a lot together, so that's one where Anna Bright's just got to take over, though.
It's the dreaded you me.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you go you me, it doesn't work out too well.
Wow. Not the last one, though. So Megan left the ball up in that length you talked about. They got 2 back, but not the 3rd.
Yes, and I mean, the dink was very high,
Yes.
right? It was about head high, but you said it. I mean, it took 3 shots to get it done, even from that position. Great defense from everyone.
Huge chance to get to 10 again. Oh, boy, and that was just not well struck. Let's just leave it there. And they are on an odd again, so they're going to have to go back to switching, and that is what they will do.
8-9-1.
Oh my goodness,
Second
Anna
serve.
Wright saw a big opening because the serve was perfect in the corner pocket to make Etta have a huge run across.
Yeah, when the
8-9-2.
court positioning gets juicy, sometimes the eyes get too big and you make a mistake.
Side out.
And they do nothing with the side switching duo, and that's huge.
Big 2-point combination there to get nothing.
9-8-1.
Oh my gosh. Everyone in the joint thinks an ATP is coming except the person hitting the ball.
Like that was very there, Dave. At least she hit an incredible angle
Yes.
instead of going for it, but I think you just got to try to poke that one around the
92.
post and hope for the best.
I mean, that was way wide. Okay. Opportunity lost. So will that decision come back to haunt them? They cannot get to 10 again.
Yeah, 4 points played and no points on the board.
So here we go. Let's see if
8-9-1.
Viv looks for that big angle to make Etta's run longer.
Second serve.
Nice job by Megan, stepping over to her right. We know she's got that big two-hander, especially when she gets the arms extended.
8-9-2.
Oh no, and that's the concern, and that's probably why they'd say, you know why we switched? Because we're not great at figuring out whose ball that was. It's got to be Etta's, but
9-9-2.
it went whizzing past, and we're tied at 9. And good for them. They didn't get gun shy. They stayed with the switch. So,
and really, the 2 drives in a row. But before that, when they were unwinding, they were just dropping.
Right.
So why not?
9-9-1.
wow, Megan Dizon jumps in there and pulls it cross court and just completely surprises
Timeout
Vivian
receiver,
David.
10-9-1.
And they are on a 1.
Time in. 10-9-1.
Wow, Etta
Second
Wright
serve.
played a perfect point until the last swing.
I don't know if you can set it up better. I mean, that was soft shots, completely manipulating her opponents, and then got what she wanted. Another crack at it, though.
Oh, and there was not a purposeful swing there.
And I like it. I think the ball sat up enough. She's stepping into that ball, but you got to let it fly there. Can't hold back.
Yeah, she sort of backed off of it, so the 2 tries are gone. And that sails deep. Etta Wright got the shovel out and dug that one out of the ground.
Yeah, it was a great short stroke on the initial counter from Anna Bright, but
9-10-2.
just sails it.
Oh my.
Side out.
And another,
Game point.
and they're not even switching because they're on an even number. So, wow, tough spot to miss a serve. Game point number 3.
10-9-1.
And the Dizon dink sails a little too deep into the kitchen.
And A nice spot from Viv David as well.
And what a inside-out volley from Vivian David, and that is 4 game points saved. And if you don't think this is in Etta and Megan's mind now, you are wrong. Wow, just a very high third there.
Well, I'm just a little surprised that she didn't roll it.
Yeah, why is that?
Yeah, she kind of opened up the face and went with a slight slice on that ball. I'd like to see some topspin from her.
That's her best shot. Oh, man, and Vivian David has one of the best ATPs, and she flung that around the side of the ball and just caught the edge of the post. She's the only one that would smile after that happened at 9-10-2.
I wouldn't.
No. All right, yesterday it was match point number 5. This is game point number 5.
Second serve.
We are to 6 now.
Game point.
Man, a lot of spin on that dink. She really has a nice loop
10-9-2.
to create that.
Oh my goodness, a sort of half hit, one-handed flick from Etta Wright gets it done on
the official ball of the PPA Tour.
Wow, that stayed in.
Side out.
Yeah, I think Etta hit that first volley to the perfect spot because Vivian David had evil intentions in mind.
But not 1 inch either way. I think trouble's coming.
Wow, great digs from the back of the court and a big drive as well. Dave, the level is so high.
Oh.
I mean, I was a top 10 male. I'm not sure I would be a top 100 female in this exact moment. These ladies are playing such well-rounded quality pickleball.
They really are. And as a girl dad myself, I love when women's sports is a showcase. It certainly is on our tour, and these are some of the best athletes you will see playing anything, anywhere, right here on our Humana Championship court.
Second serve.
Little on the back foot. Nice return from Anna Bright. See if Vivian David can match her.
2-1-2.
That's a good lead from Megan, because you know an ATP is coming and you're so focused on doing it, even though you know it's going to go out. That's not as easy a leave as it looked there, because you're so dialed into the moment. And great start again for the Utah ladies. Interesting swing.
Yes, it was. The last one, not interesting at all, though.
No. So we saw a little of the fire with Wright and David, but never sustained.
Man, it's an ambitious pull on the first one, but she's there with the two-shot combination. So right where she needed to be after that initial two-handed backhand. And I really like that short stroke on her forehand.
Yeah.
It has gotten shorter and shorter from when she started the sport to now, and she still gets plenty of pop on it. So it's a great kind of development in her game.
Point.
That's 2.
Okay, 2 missed returns.
3-3-1.
That caught. My goodness, Megan Dizon, that was nice.
Yeah. Counter attack so good. Even the one that didn't work out a couple of points ago was still very good. And it's one of each.
Sink, yes.
Forehand over to the backhand.
Side out.
Vivian came in hot there, and I love that Etta was looking for the earning. That just tells me that she has that offensive mentality throughout this match.
Yeah, and she sees that ball go cross court off of her partner's paddle, and she didn't waste a second.
Second serve.
And she takes a cut on that two-hander, Vivian David. I mean, she just crushed it.
That was a lot of pace coming at her, and she didn't care.
Side out.
Boy, they are not going to get that opportunity back in the future, but they get a miss from Etta there.
3-3-1.
Wow, she almost fell. I mean, off balance, it's like that's a slip and slide out there, but they got through it.
But man, the footwork and the movement and the aggressive shots and neutralizing them from all 4 players. It's just really good stuff on that point. Every shot with a purpose.
3-3-2.
Dink with a purpose is exactly what I was about to say, Adam. I'm with you. Oh, and there she was waiting for it again. Great job.
Padding the stats, because that was going wide, but she wanted the winner. And the ability of the two-handed backhands of Vivian David and Megan Dizon from the right side of the court to go inside out and keep it away from the dominant left side players is just so good.
Second serve.
Man, it's a battle. It's a battle.
Right. We knew this one was going to be something. First match went 3.
3-3-2.
There it is again. My goodness. But Etta Wright again. Hello, I am here. Little strategery right there.
Well, Etta agreed, whatever Megan said.
Which is good news.
Yes.
Let's serve that clears the kitchen line and stays in the court. We'll replay it. Just a rocket.
Yeah, and Vivian David stepping over to the left to possibly protect. But that ball clearly to her right hip should have taken a forehand and was forced into a backhand volley.
Must be too good.
5-3-2.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, this is semifinal Saturday, and if you're playing at a 7, which is a quality number, it's probably not high enough to get it done against this competition.
Yeah, you're going to lose.
Side out.
So both sides coming out of the break there tried shots that weren't even necessary, and
3-6-1.
one each. So that does get a point for Dizon and Wright, though. So they've got them doubled up.
Second
Ball's
serve.
going to be way out, but we'll never know for sure.
Yeah, she was locked and loaded. And of course, when you're locked and loaded, that's the most difficult point to pull the paddle back.
3-6-2.
Etta Wright is playing some special pickleball.
Yeah, full speed ahead. Just the forward movement and the combination of shots to incrementally get forward. We said that a little bit earlier, but just so good. As that started from the midcourt and it ended at the kitchen line.
6-3-1.
Oh,
Second serve.
Nice side spin from Anna Bright, moving away from Megan Dizon, and she still almost got it back.
6-3-2. Point.
yikes.
Yep. I think just took off to her spot a little early.
7-3-2.
Oh, man. So that's two she's had in the air, and that one, she pulled the other one before, caught the tape.
Yeah, and Anna Bright was loaded up fully on the forehand, so had a window to work with.
Second serve.
And there have been some wildly poor swings from Anna Bright, which just usually doesn't happen at them.
Point.
Anna Bright ran all the way over to get that.
4-7-2.
Beautiful angle, and it's Megan Dizon that throws up a lob. I think she ran out of ideas because they were getting tugged all over the court with some impressive dinking.
I agree, and phenomenal court positioning from Viv David, right where she needed to be to finish that shot with the two-handed backhand.
Oh my. I mean, this is the level we were looking for, obviously without the last swing, but that's what they can do, man. Their dinks are terrific.
7-5-1. Second serve.
Yeah, great pressure, great finish. Man, I just can't believe how many shots it takes.
It's just many. And then, you know what I have to say is bang on the last one, because you got to find both pace and an angle, or guess what? It's coming back.
Hey, I think they're building on that 7 that I talked about. We're creeping towards 8 now.
Yes.
That's the level they need.
Yes.
Point.
Yeah, and short cross-court return when you're unwinding the stack is death.
I mean, it's like it reminds me of Federico Stacksrud, Edda. When that return sits there, she charges it. She attacks the ball. She does not wait for it to come to her, and she takes the time away from her opponents.
There she goes again. That's an unbelievable volley by AB.
Side out.
So they've had 3 consecutive second side out on their side where Etta Wright's had a real nice look at something. So we'll keep that logged. Great leave.
Second serve.
Trying to body her up.
Yep.
I don't hate the decision, but definitely overcooked that one. And man, Vivian David's balance is just
that one,
unreal.
I don't know how you get that ball back from where her position was, and its proximity to her shoe. One-handed flick pays dividends again.
Yeah, from a low position, you have to take some pace off. So I believe the swing was too big for Dizon. If she takes a little off and gets it down, that would have been a better option. Tough in the moment, though.
Oh, dear. I don't know how I feel about this.
Yeah, that's rough.
Man,
that is rough.
They popped the lights on in the middle of the rally, and the crowd is booing, and I understand why. I mean, it was stunning to us, and all we're doing is talking. We're not trying to hit.
Most players would have had a beef there.
I would have said, let's replay that, but Anna and Viv are going to play through it. Wow. Skitter off the tape, but just goes deep. So that is a 4th ball that could have easily been on the ground in a winning rally, and they are only 3 from away. So
Side out.
and yeah, that's a tough miss, because I thought she did a great job of getting her feet set underneath her for that roll, but missed it pretty badly.
yeah, just
6-8-1.
didn't stay low once she got the feet there. Just shot out of that one and missed it.
Point.
Boy, there have been none of those from her today. And then she looked at the net like, there is no way you were in the way of that.
Yeah, she kind of pushed her eyebrows up like, really?
Like, what? You've been watching me play?
Yeah, that's one bad shot off the tape and one good one that set up a nice put away. I guess it always evens out in the long run, Dave. I guess
they tell me that. You know, ask Colin Johns if he agrees with that or not.
Point.
I mean, she got caught in there on an even, so that tells you how short that return was. And the crowd is excited. We're tied at 8. They want to see this go 3.
8-8-2.
Just with enough pace and depth. So a timeout on offense. I love this call. 8-1. Wow, and Megan Dizon caught Viv with the first one too and surprised her.
she did. So I'm glad she did not take my advice and drop that ball.
Just clobbered it. 2 points from Sunday.
Second serve.
Edda's made a lot of good decisions today. That was not one of them.
Well, and after the pickup on the 5th shot, that was so good. To have a little brain malfunction is a tough spot.
And shake and bake in Utah is 1 point from Sunday.
Yeah, don't drop it in there, Megan. Keep ripping away, especially when you got Etta Wright flying across the court like that.
Wow, wow, wow. So they said, Adam, we're driving everything, sir.
Max pressure, and hey, you know, in a big moment, not as if their opponents are tight or anything like that, but
no.
Why not foot on the gas? Why not foot on the gas? And I was hoping that they did get to the kitchen line to create some offense up there, but if they can find it from the back of the court, even better.
And the other thing this will do, Adam, is if you're nervy, if you're having trouble, as we talked about, finishing out a match, it's a lot easier. Like in tennis, when I was feeling nervous, just try and kill a serve, and maybe you'll find that corner. And then you're so nervous trying to kick that second one in, but just smash it, and maybe you're going to be okay.
Yeah, and the soft stuff, it's a lot easier to get that whoop, that little bit where you get tight on the soft stuff. So letting it fly is a good option. I remember he doesn't quite do it as much as he used to, but Riley Newman, when he used to get a match point, he would go psychopath. He would rip, he would charge forward, and things flailing all over the place. So the soft stuff is more time to think, and when you let it fly, you don't have to think as much, and maybe that's the spot to do it when you're in an opportunity to move to Sunday.
So here we go. Match point number one. Etta Wright to put it in play.
10-8-2.
And surprise, it's going to take them more. They cannot do it easily. Man, that first volley from Anna Bright was, you want to talk about going from a 7 to an 11 on your level. That was terrific. Wow, and there's the one-handed flick, but went back cross-court at him.
Yeah, right into the body. I believe that's the first one that has been fully cross-court. And jamming up Etta Wright is not easy to do.
Just too high from Vivian David, and that set off a series of very unfortunate events for them.
Yeah, I could see Etta Wright's pearly whites as she gritted her teeth on that last one and let it fly.
Wright goes for something that was very ambitious at this point in the match, and the ball comes back. Second match point for Megan Dizon and Etta Wright.
10-9-1.
And hello, Utah, you are going to Sunday. What a performance from Megan Dizon and Etta Wright. That is an impressive victory, and that is why we love women's doubles right there, Adam Stone.
And the perfect way to finish, attacking the third shot, and no doubt about that volley as it went corner pocket at about 90 miles an hour.
Megan Dizon, what was the difference? It was just 2 points in each game, and it was a barn burner. How did you get it done?
I think we just stayed ultra aggressive, and we really worked well as a team. We were moving really well together, very fluid, and I just think we came in clutch at the right times, and that's pretty much all I got.
Well played out there, Etta Wright. And you guys took an offensive timeout at the end of game 2, and I might have suggested a drop and get to the kitchen here in the booth. You guys very much decided to not do that with the power. Was that just a product of the return that you got, or was that a point of emphasis when you guys were talking in your timeout?
Actually, in our timeout, we made that kind of a point that we wanted to be aggressive on any shot that was given, any returns. That way, it will get our bodies going forward, and we were just going to look for the next ball, any ball to kill.
So, Megan, tomorrow you've got another shot at Anna Leigh Waters and Catherine Parento. Obviously, we all know they haven't lost, but we're all human beings. What's it going to take tomorrow to put that one under the L column for those two?
I think just focusing one point at a time and playing the ball and not worrying about who's on the other side of the court and us just playing our game and sticking to a game plan. I think that's going to be what makes it happen.
So, Etta, how do you get to a game plan? And I think a lot of people wonder, when you win a big match like this, what's your routine from this moment until you walk on the court tomorrow?
I think it's a lot of, some of watching film, kind of studying out past matches and what we thought was working at those times. And so getting good sleep, hydration, and all those good things, and then come ready to play tomorrow.